They don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
Exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid.
What's up, everybody? What's up, and welcome to another episode of the No Holds Barred Sports Show. I am Low Rider, one half of the Dead Presidents, 1/3 of the Los Lunatics, and my man right there
is your 3-time Hall of Famer, King Mega. And well, I'll talk shit next week. I ain't gonna talk shit this week. But anyway, I'll talk shit next week.
Uh-oh. Wait, when is that? When is that show coming up?
Next Saturday.
Next
Saturday.
And
it's crazy because
I just seen him post a video on Twitter kicking what's his name in the face.
Gunther?
Was it Gunther? No, it was what's the damn it? What's dude that was Ziggler, Dolph Ziggler.
I didn't see that. He did.
He posted a video, I guess, kicking Dolph Ziggler in the face when he knocked him out cold when he was in and he's like I guess Dolph Ziggler posted something talking about how he's like willing to take on anybody or something like that.
Oh
God. and Loki posted the video talking about if you want to take on a TNA original, come see me, like something like that. And posted the video.
Dude. Dude,
man, there he goes.
He just to be honest with y'all, what's up, everybody? Me and my son was sitting there chilling. I looked up. I said, "Oh shit, it's 8 o'clock."
Jeez.
Exactly. It's been one of those days. What's up,
Pops?
Hey, I was just telling Mega right before the show started. I said it's been one of those days for me too, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just this dude. Look, man, I ain't freaking 30 years old no more. You know. They were talking about my Metro low key next week. And this dude, like, did you see that? You remember when he knocked out Durant?
Oh, that yeah.
Like, yo, this dude.
Yeah. That was one of the roughest ones.
Dude, this dude, I'm telling you, I'm like, yo, don't come with that nonsense. I'm telling you, dude. Oh, I can't, it's too old for this. Come with that nonsense.
Is it still working regularly though?
Nah, not really.
Not really. I know. That's what like a lot of people were saying. That's why when he posted that, a bunch of people were commenting on it, saying you're just posting reasons why nobody wants to book you. And I was like, oh boy. I was like, hey, listen, he does have that rep, but I think I don't know if he's like that with everybody still, Yeah.
I mean,
and he's one of those guys that always did his thing, but I think when people would fuck up, that's when he would normally get at them,
Yeah. And he just did things his way. I mean,
yeah.
Right, wrong, and different. He could, look himself in the mirror and go to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. If he's good with, leaving the feds that he left, on the terms that he left on. I know when he went to WWE, he wasn't happy there.
No.
So
I know a lot of guys weren't happy there.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
I remember.
I think I would have bit the bullet to just to be there. Just
after he got fired, he told me that
I wouldn't have bit Pat Patterson, but I would have bit the bullet.
He told me that he told Vince to go fuck himself, and I believe him.
I believe it. I believe it 100%.
Like, I'm just like you. I'm like, yo, if you're gonna pay me, $250,000, 400,000, I'm gonna just suck it up for however long, and then quit, then get back on the indies and get paid. I'm just because you got to grind too hard and eat too much shit in order to make it. And when you make it, I'm gonna try and get what I can get out of it. I'm not gonna just throw it out the window.
Exactly.
Shoot.
I agree wholeheartedly, man. Like you said, I'd bite the bullet for long as I could, long as it wasn't no personal stuff that I stuff that I just couldn't deal with.
Yeah.
And say, all right.
Yeah. Hey,
I'll get through this.
Look at some of the shit that Mark Henry ate to
exactly.
And look how much money he made though. You know what I mean? Yep. So sometimes
when he got signed, I think it was like, I want to say it was like 10 years, like $25-30 million when he first signed. So he's like, well, shit, I was in the Olympics, now I'm a millionaire. Like,
and look how many people in the Olympics, especially, I guess he could have tried to do like strongman stuff and potentially made some money off of that, but he ain't making those millions.
You ain't gonna make millions,
So
it's just, I'm just
okay. I'll talk to you, son.
I'm just
like
gonna,
I'm
just gonna like I'm just gonna like eat it and just like deal with it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I want to set myself, bro. We none of us work as hard as we did grinding on and traveling, driving hours on hours for no fucking money,
or hot dog and a handshake
for no money, or some food or some gas money that didn't even cover the gas.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The wrestler the first, couple few years, you paying the wrestle.
Shit, and shit, even after a couple years, sometimes you still end up, for some shows, you still end up paying to freaking be on a damn show,
Right. Yeah.
It ain't like, selling 1 million, selling 50 tickets to get on the show, but you still, when you drop.
Yeah. If it's, I don't know if it's a badge of honor, what, that's one thing I say I've never did. Sell tickets.
The only thing I ever sold tickets for was Johnny when we were doing school shows.
Yeah, at school show, I was in training. It was like, hey, come see me, but I never, like, for your boy Frank.
Yeah. I never sold.
I'm sure one of like 3 people who are from New York who have never worked a USA Pro show.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. I can't believe he would have asked you to sell tickets with your size alone.
Yeah, he asked me to sell tickets. Like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, nah. And then he was just like, I guess he didn't like, I was just like, turn my nose up to him. I was like, I ain't doing this bullshit. I'm above this shit. I'm not doing that. And then he just was like, well, fuck you. Well, fuck you too.
Yeah. No, a lot of people though. I know there's a lot of people that sold tickets that you would be surprised sold tickets, and I was like, damn, like that dude was selling some tickets to get on, like, dang, yeah, oh yeah.
Say one name. Say one name.
Man, I don't want to throw nobody out.
Put it in the chat.
I got you.
I won't. I'll just give you my reaction. I ain't gonna say anything.
I got you.
But I just
hold on before we do that. Let's put this up here. Like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube at No's Bar Sports Show. Hit the bell, get notified when we're on every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Holla at you boys.
I'm about to put you on blast too.
Look for that. Look for that. What do you call that?
Notification.
Yeah, look for the notification. Look for our banner. Look for our little gimmick on the banner of Coltrane's.
Did y'all see the banner?
Yeah, I saw what he posted.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I saw what he posted. Doug Coltrane. He's about to be fighting on BKFC coming up, and look for our logo up on there. Well, our flyer up on there.
Yeah.
Pastor Jeremiah, how you doing? Thank you.
How you doing, Pastor?
Bless you. Hold on, but
shit.
Peace to my homeboy, Mr. Keith Bowen, better known as Cleveland, Tennessee, as Rusty. That's my travel dude. I will be going to see my homeboy in the next week. We are venturing on some business we're taking care of. So maybe in doing some shows from another country one day. Say a piece to my boy Rusty. So I will see you next weekend, homeboy.
I'm about to put you on blast. Right, since Chunks don't look at the screen because he watched the Yankees fucking lose.
Must not be going good with the faces he making.
No, we winning, but
Here we go. Man, pay attention. Fuck the Yankees.
I'm just saying. I'm just looking at Verdugo. That dude's falling.
Oh, do you think he was going to be MVP?
Nah, but I thought he was going to be better than what he's doing.
Why?
He's playing below his baseball card. That's for damn sure.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Let's be honest with ourselves. Ever since he left the Dodgers and had to win at the Red Sox, he hasn't been.
Yeah, but he's better than what he's been doing.
I mean, he's better than what he's been doing, but yeah, that's
way
sure.
better.
That's definitely true. I'll definitely give you that. That's for sure. That's for sure. Anyway, this dude.
All right, Pastor Mary. What's
I got you now.
Thank you, Pastor.
Pastor Jeremiah. But yeah, man, this is
Jeremiah, right? That was Obama's pastor, right?
Was it?
That's the guy that they really got into. Yeah, Jeremiah Wright was Obama's pastor. Remember, he was when Obama was running, he had to kind of get away from him because he had some shady. He was one of those roosters came home to roost type pastors. He was like a little militant with it. So Obama had to distance himself.
Wow. But I was. I don't really care to talk. I ain't trying to talk no politics, but I heard a funny ass gimmick earlier about how we knew pretty much everything about Obama, but we don't know nothing about this chick because she tries to not really want to talk.
Yeah, well, some of the stuff I've seen from her way back in the day.
That's Jeremiah.
It was rough. It was a rough going for her.
Yeah, but besides that,
they locked a whole lot of damn people up at one time. I heard.
But listen,
ain't nobody hating on the Yankees. Trust, I ain't definitely hating on Alex Verdugo. That's for damn sure.
I'm gonna put this out. Yo, your boy though, man. I was watching that game and I'm like, how the hell? It didn't even look that bad for his wrist to be fractured.
I know. I was like, damn.
I was like, man, the way he's holding his wrist, I'm like,
yeah. He was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, he started straight walking off the field.
Yeah. Who got a fractured wrist?
Ozzy Albies.
Damn.
He's done.
Yeah, you guys.
And then did you see? I don't know if you saw this, but yesterday, so they signed Whit Merrifield from the Phillies, and he gets hurt.
Did he really?
Yes. He can grab his ass second, and the ball he had his glove up, and the ball just hit him in the damn ring finger. And he couldn't play.
What are y'all cursed?
I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then Austin Riley, somebody hits a pop foul the third, and he runs into the damn rain gimmick. I'm like, oh God, please no.
Please
Luckily, it
don't
was
get
fine,
hurt.
but I'm like, yo, we're done.
Yeah,
We're
that's a rough one.
Yeah,
But like I was legit. I'm sitting there. I'm like, man. I'm like, that didn't look like.
didn't look like
I was,
anything.
and then when I watched the replay, I was like, maybe on the replay it'll look like the dude went into his
Yeah.
hand, but it almost looked like he was trying to apply a tag.
It's kind of like, you know what? I know Siggy Neighbor knows what it is, but you know what a boxer's fracture is, right?
Oh, is that what fractured on him?
No, a boxer's fracture is when you break.
Right. Yeah, that's what I ended up breaking when I punched that dude at work.
So when he broke his wrist, this bone, that's probably what he broke. He probably hit it like just like the perfect
just at the
spot. And then because all he did was do that, and it was like, oh shit. I'm like, man, this sucks. Actually, I saw what you put in the chat. Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
A few. Wow. Oh yeah.
Crazy.
And not just one time.
Wow. I'm never
listen, if I'm gonna keep it real, the main reason why I ain't have to was because dude loved my brother so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think my first wasn't my first indie show, but definitely my first USA Pro show. It was your brother, D, right, and Nana. I said, yo, who's this fool with the blonde hair looking like Kwame? And it was Nana. Right?
Oh, when Nana when he had the bird shit on his head?
Blonde gimmick, yeah. And then I saw Louis and Deed. I was like, yo, I'm kind of scared of these dudes.
Yeah, they were wilding. They were wilding.
Yeah, I was like, yo, these dudes is crazy. Like, I ain't fucking with these dudes.
Hold on.
And then both of them just like, my boys and cool as hell. It's crazy.
Man,
the first time I met Louis, I put him over in a match in my territory.
Did you really?
Yeah, big as I am. And matter of fact, Caprice Coleman was like, yo, bro, this is you here. He ain't gonna be here. I was like,
yeah.
We did a spot where I messed up something and turned right around into a super kick or insecure or something, and turned in right into a kick, and 1-2, and I was kicking out as the 3 hit. I mean, it was like, I know we don't talk wrestling a lot, but I never took over and under that serious if it was done right. A lot of people would be like, bro, you're a big guy. You don't. I'm like, bro, if it's done right,
dude,
I don't keep up with over and unders, I mean, and as I got, more vet, I would still like, if it was right, I'm like, dude, you're gonna pay me at the end of the day, whatever now me and Chili, once we started tagging, and Chili had that kind of mentality too. So I'd have to tell Chili, you do understand you was ECW and you was WWE development. First of all, that in itself makes us get more money. And then second of all, it's got to be done right because you do have a somewhat of a name. I'm like, I'm an indie dude, and that's that. But, they got to do it right with you attached to this. And, because Chili was the same way. He's like, man, let's squat and have some down. I mean, that's me and his thing. We used to call it, let's go out here and go Manny Fernando. And we went out there with Manny Fernando. Whoever's on the other side of the damn ring was getting the business. Because we would go out there and be stiff and wrecked motherfuckers when we went Manny Fernando. What's going on, Red Man? What's up, homie?
So I used to train with the SATs, Red,
yes, sir,
Firestorm, Chris Divine, right? And I'm the biggest person in. I was probably like Chung, probably 380, 385.
Back then, bro. Yeah, you were huge,
right? And like I was like approaching clump territory. Like I was big, and I was training with them. So we had like regular class from 7 to 9, right? And then the SATs would come, and I would train with them from like 10 to like midnight, 1 in the morning. And I would do their drills and everything. And all of a sudden, I was doing their shit. So I was doing their shit so much. When I get on shows, I was doing little man shit just because that's what I was used to. And I was green.
Listen, bro, that's just what I was geared to say. Because I was a big guy who could bump, and I mean, you guys Chung, I could do fucking standing drop kicks. I could do shit that smaller guys could do. So a lot of times when I work, bro, it would just be, I mean, just talking about Redman just came in. Redman is a slim, athletic build guy. And then, here I am, 265 pounds. And then standing in the ring, be like, he ain't got a chance. But I understood enough about working. If he doesn't look good, I don't look good. I could go in here and kill his ass and not give the fans nothing because I'm healing, give the fans nothing to root for. And the match is nothing, So, and that's kind of how I work. Whether it was a big guy, and it was a bit. Me and Scotty Matthews used to beat the dog shit out of each other. I mean, we was comfortable with each other. We was around the same size, and we were just going there. And we get back to the back, and people would be, yes, sir. Fernand, what's up, Broderick?
Kennyisms.
Kennyisms. Yeah,
he be butchering names.
Yeah.
So we're up, Roger. I'm old country boy, so y'all might not understand what I'm saying, but get the gist of it.
Well, we'll understand, right? So I was like doing all this crazy shit, not crazy stuff, but I was doing like a little man shit, right? What's up, Caramel Latte? And then so like Mikey,
I can't do it.
Mikey was telling me, yo, stop, like slow down, right? And when you think you're going slow, go even slower, right? It's like use your size. And then I remember Harry Slash from ECW told me this, and this put it in perspective. He was like, you're like whatever, 6'6", whatever, 300 and whatever pounds, right? So he goes, if you can do the shit that Red can do, then why would they hire Red? And I'm like, that makes sense. And ever since that point, I stopped doing like definitely like a quarter of the shit I can do, maybe half, and just started to work like a big man. Because I was the biggest guy pretty much, except me, Lathon, and then
Slugger came along
on the Northeast. I was like, you know what? And then I'm like, fuck, I ain't got to bump as much. And then Jim Kettner taught me, like, Chung come up to me and punch me. I ain't selling for him. And then Mikey taught me to have guys work for shit. He was like,
CW started doing the same with me right there at the end. He was just like, first of all, you're a big motherfucker. He was like, and they have to earn for you to bump, make them earn that. He was like, you're a big guy, make them earn it. He's like, now when you finally bump. He's like, but you go, make sure they earn it. And it was so funny the first time I worked CW, and we got through after the ring, and I was nervous as shit. CW Anderson, being ECW, and so we get back to the back, and of course I do, with the appropriate thing, sir. I just come to ask you, can you give me any pointers on what I done? He looked at me, he said, kid, first of all, we train every such and such down at such and such. And I'm not saying you're not trained, but I'm telling you, can you come and work with me a little bit? Because you're going to kill somebody. Because I was stiff. And I was new in the business. And he got me down. That's probably one of the best things I could have. Between him, this guy on the Indies named Nemesis that kind of helped me bring and these guys. And they just started, because, and you can attest to this, Megan. When you get beside people, you see you big, but in your mind, you're not big as people see you as big as you are. So when they're telling you this stuff, it's kind of like, okay, yeah, I'm a big guy, but you don't realize how big you are in your mind, as your body, you in that body and you see it every day. But then you get in the locker room and then, realize, God damn. I mean, Broderick actually went up. I think he went down to Florida and did some stuff down there. And he was telling me, me and Chile, like, man, you and Chile would probably be either two of the biggest guys in the locker room as a tag team or close to it. He was like, y'all motherfuckers big, man. But it's just like, as you being that person, you don't realize how big you are.
Yep, that's so true. It's like, you don't realize until you stand next to somebody and you look in a mirror, or you watching yourself on tape, or you take a picture of somebody.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. Yeah, when you feel like, ah, damn.
Bro, I remember when me and Louis worked the Headbangers, and I was like, golly, these dudes like back in the day, you watch them versus, working on Heat and Raw and all that, and they look small.
Exactly.
But those motherfuckers dwarf me and Lou, and I'm like, yeah. Now listen, I know I ain't a big dude, but I ain't think they were gonna be that big. I was like, God damn, these are some.
I ain't gonna lie, probably the biggest, just jacked up as easiest work I ever done was Warlord. When that motherfucker came through
he gave Stockade the business
in the back, I was like, holy shit. That dude was humongous. I mean, him and Barbie tagged against me in Chile, and I had worked Barbie singles a couple times. And of course, Barbie was, he wasn't the WWE Barbie, but he was still, Warlord, man. He walked in that damn door. Me and Chile both was like, ah, damn. And then, bro, we get in the ring, and he giving me heat because I'm giving heat to Warlord, so he comes to save him. Bro, I'm not selling because I don't even know he's hitting me. I hear the crowd reaction, so I'm like, what the hell? And I kind of, look back, and he's, I'm like, God damn, I mean, light as a feather. Cool as shit, too. Warlord was cool as hell.
Yeah.
Mad cool. But he was jacked, bro. He was a big dude. He literally a 6'8", 6'7", like, and just knocks everywhere, bro.
Probably.
Damn. I remember the what do they call it? The first time I met Mark Henry, yo.
I heard he was humongous.
You not. Right? I saw him at the All-Star game. He was mad.
I heard he was humongous.
Mad cool, right? And then I saw him when I did SmackDown, right? Dude, I'm walking and I swear to God, I'm like, I was what do you call it, in a car accident once, right? I was stopped at a stop sign for like a good minute, and then I get hit from behind, right? And I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like, was that a spaceship? Like, couldn't have been a car. So I've been sitting here for like a minute, right? So I go to SmackDown, I'm in the back, blah, 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 blah. And then I see this thing. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Right? And it's Mark Henry. Yo, I'm not lying. This dude's back was like 4 miles.
Oh, yeah, he's a big motherfucker.
God damn. Yo, I'm not even lying. I couldn't even, honestly, if I hug him, it'd be like this.
That's a big dude.
Not a small person. That dude is humongous. Like shit. I mean, I've seen him recently in the past couple of years. Small, but when he was fucking eating, man, listen, that's a big neighbor right there.
Yeah. And shit. Hold on. Chalmer, let's form an alliance. You, me, Kenny. I like it. Let's go. But yo, listen. Let's jump into this because I am thirsty as hell.
Yeah.
And I've got the ultimate.
I thought y'all had already done it. That's why I just told my son to grab me a damn beer. I said, I missed the taste test.
I got the ultimate.
So, while y'all doing that, I'm going to go grab a drink.
All right.
The ultimate drink for you and Kenny.
Oh, God. Let me see. It's fucking Welch's fucking watermelon or some shit.
Close.
Oh, God.
All black everything. Grape soda.
I had that before.
You had this one?
Yeah. Like a minute ago. I'm trying to remember. I think it was because they got that, and I think they got like a candy flavor.
Okay.
I think it was okay.
Yeah, I picked this up. I picked up
or it tastes no. It tastes like grape soda. It doesn't taste like an energy drink. It tastes like grape soda. I think that's what I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, try it. Damn, got that nice pop.
Sound good.
Oh
yeah, that smells like grape soda.
Welch's grape, right? Yeah, yeah. Here we go, everybody. He's not paying attention to y'all because he's watching the Yankees lose.
Losing his mind. The Yankees must be shitting the brick, shitting them.
Now, bases juiced, and I thought that was the home run. It looked like it went. Oof.
God.
Bases juiced. He just he hit Lindor and gave up a run that way. So Cheers, guys. That's good.
Tastes like
That
grape
is
soda,
real
right?
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Legit.
pretty good. Yeah.
I also got one like called like Rainbow Candy or something from them. Bro, during
hilarious. We got a fourth host tonight.
Poppy.
We got a fourth host tonight.
I got this during the Prime Day deals.
Oh yeah,
a 12-pack for $14.
I didn't even think about energy drinks on Prime.
This was the only one I really saw a good deal on,
Oh,
and I was
Oh.
like, I ain't have this one, I ain't have the other one. So
Is it just grape or is it like mixed flavors?
No, all they had was 12-pack of grape, 12-pack of like
the rainbow.
I'll grab the other one so I could see what it's called. But
okay,
and then they all and the what is it? The
it ain't banned in the States.
Bleach.
He said bleach.
I hope not.
Hope not.
Maybe it'll kill COVID.
Yeah, shit.
This is coming back, man. I don't know how strong it's coming back, but it's coming back. Anyway, I don't have an energy drink, but I got I think Chauncey, you had this before. It was the ice, the sparkling caffeine ice.
Yeah, I think either me and Chauncey both might have had that up here before.
Yeah, I think I had some flavor. I never tried a tropical punch. But it's crazy. I've never found any kind of like energy drink in fruit punch flavor that tastes good to me. I want some, some old school Hawaiian punch type ish. Ooh, that's the pop I get when I come to the curtain. I mean, shit,
weak.
Shit, my shit, man. Listen, like I tell them young kids, man, my match is my entrance. I get my pop and I'm good. So I gotta do. You know what? It kind of smells kind of Hawaiian punch-ish. Just fucking shit breaking. What should taste like? Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll fuck with this. I'll fuck with this.
Good shit.
I fucks with this. I give it a 7.
Okay, yeah, that's weird. Like 7 and above is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
This was the other one I got.
Fruit candy. That's it.
This is what Poppy.
Oh, what is that one? Casa what?
Casa Maestro.
Yeah.
Maestri.
I take it that at the bottom that's probably Amigo. I take it. Aztec something.
Wow.
Hell, Aztec warrior, Amigo, Mexican warrior, something. Anyway, cheers.
Wow.
It's good.
Yeah, okay.
Hadn't tried that one in a while. I seen it up there. So let me try the whole. Can't see through the damn bottle.
Biggie.
We had some fun, brother. We definitely had some fun. But yeah, that's a good one, man. That's a good one.
Thank you, Miss Bitch. I missed you, Miss Bitch. Anyway, let's
jump into some.
All right, yeah, man.
There was a big thing that happened this week.
In what? In boxing?
In Kenny's Corner.
Kenny's Corner, yeah.
Yeah, we had the Mike Perry shit. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Mike Perry shit. Exactly.
Yeah. That was the undercard was good. Thank you.
Can he be having that fancy stuff?
Yeah, all fancy and shit. Anyway, I did watch the Mike Perry Jake Paul. The undercard was good. That's one thing I will give Jake. He makes sure he got real boxing on the undercard to lead up to the bullshit main event. Amanda Serrano did her thing.
You can tell that girl was so outclassed.
Yeah. She came in talking. She was 14-0 with 13 knockouts, or 14-1 with 13 knockouts.
With no footage though. I was like,
nobody ever seen her stuff.
Where's she fighting at?
Singing neighbors.
I'm the billionaire. Yes, man. Yes, I am the billionaire.
Rich neighbor.
Yeah. Anyway, and I'm gonna talk about this shortly. So the whole Amanda Serrano thing, after the whole backlash this week, was they started calling her the GWOAT. So we know who goes by the GWOAT, and we know how petty the GWOAT, who has the nickname the GWOAT, is. So she's made this whole big deal. I'll sue your ass, and your team is doing it. And it's really more people of the fans saying this lady is 56-3 with 31 knockouts. Like, she's the GWOAT. Now, either her or Katie Taylor, who she's fighting in November on the Mike Tyson undercard, both of them are like, I think Katie got 30-something fights, and Katie beat her the first time. So, Shakur, Clarissa need to stay off the freaking social media is one thing, because they get up there and they say the craziest shit for one thing. I mean, Clarissa, I can beat Triple G, I can beat Keith Thurman, I can do. You are a female, and listen. Keith Thurman is a puncher and a world-class fighter. Triple G was a super puncher and a world-class fighter. Those guys would knock you in the dirt.
They'd kill us.
Like, so stop it. Stop. The guy that knocked you down was 6-0 and a prospect. And he finally said, okay, you want to be like, I'm going to sit down on my punches. Yeah, you spar me in, but I guarantee you they're not in there trying to hurt you.
They're not
work. For the people that don't understand, sparring is work. Sparring is not trying to knock. Now you get grudge, and they get a little heated, and somebody start trying to knock heads off. Of course, a la Floyd Mayweather, doghouse rules, no rounds, and you go to somebody quits or get knocked out. So okay, yeah, that's rough. But generally, sparring is work. You're in there working on things. You're trying to get better or whatever. So she's and then she jumps up and and if you're into that, she does the whole TNA thing. And she wears stuff to show this and that. And Serrano, the one thing about Serrano is she's classy. She doesn't brag on herself.
Yeah, she don't really talk shit about nobody either.
She has 31 freaking knockouts. You have 14 fights with 2 knockouts. And you're good to go up to heavyweight. Great. Somebody showed the top 10 or 20 heavyweights in the female division. 4-0, 2-3, 1-4, like just a dog shit division. Like, so and personally, I have nothing against Clarissa Shields outside. I think she's very delusional. I think she's trying to, I guess, controversy create. She's got into it with Tank. Her and Ryan did whatever, the talking back and forth. I think she tries to get her name, and I feel her, because they don't, of course, they don't get paid like men, just like the WNBA. They're not getting the money men are getting. Serrano, that's the other thing.
She need to try and get on with fucking Jake Paul. And
I was going to say, Serrano's making 7 digits, bro, for her fights with Jake Paul. So
this is
exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's getting them MMA fighters paid at the same time.
And he's getting them with names. So first things first, person hears Mike Perry, Tyron Woodley, Ben Askren, Anderson Silva. They hear these names. I think what Jake realized when he fought Fury, who is a quote-unquote professional boxer, but pretty much a shit boxer, but he was a professional, so he had the technical skills. He lost. He realized, like, until I get that mega crazy number fight, I'm going to keep calling out old fighters. Mike Tyson going to be 58. and MMA fighters because their footwork and their technique does not match what he's been doing for 6 years every day of his damn life. He's rich. He doesn't have to work. 6 years, he trains probably 5 to 6 days or so a week of just boxing. So, of course, he's above those guys in MMA who use everything. Even with bare knuckle, that's not boxing. The technique you use with bare knuckle is way different. And Doug even talked about that. It's way different than what you would do in boxing. Yep. I mean, Mike Perry, right off the bat, he had stayed on the center line all night long. He started trying to bob and weave after he got caught a couple of times. Then he started doing the bob and weave, hands down to the side. A professional boxer right off the bat is going to walk up, hands going to be up. He's going to keep his head off the center line, and he's going to study what you do and watch what you do. And let's just face it, after about 2 rounds, Jake is gassed. He's thrown so many heavy punches, he's gassed. A professional boxer will go out there for those 2 rounds, go through the motions, sticking the jab, doing whatever. And then you got 6 more rounds left or 8 more rounds left. You get knocked out. Bottom line, you get the shit beat out of you. So I'm not
Mike Perry got him with a couple shots.
Yes. Without technique, just being a dog like he was. I mean, you can see the one time Jake hit him with a 3-punch combination and then kind of chuckled like, what in the hell is holding this dude up? I mean, dude is one thing about Mike Perry, you're never going to like him and Nate Diaz both. Them motherfuckers are savages. Like, they take punches, they can fight, but they're just not boxers. So, and that's going into that fight. And it's just like what we said. You could see right off the bat, Mike Perry didn't have a clue about boxing. He said, he said it, I'm coming to fight. And that's what he did. And he approached it that way. And like I said, dude is trained enough with world-class trainers, meaning Jake Paul, that he understands the basics of boxing to where you're fighting somebody whose hands are down and they're walking right. They're not even coming at you with angles. They're walking straight ahead to you to where you can say, man, I'm going to tee off on his ass. And that's what he did. And I don't give a damn. 10-ounce gloves, 8-ounce gloves, whatever they use, they're for your hands. They're for protecting your hands. They're not to protect your face. So you can think all you want, well, I fight bare knuckle, and that's a whole different punch. You're going to get cut more, but I can hit you harder with a 10-ounce glove than I can with my bare knuckle because I don't have to worry about breaking my damn hand. So I can really load up with a 10-ounce glove because they're to protect my hands, but it's still a damn hell of a punch getting hit with a 10-ounce or 8-ounce glove, whatever they use. The undercard, it was a kid on there named H2O was his nickname. Bro. That might be the scariest damn knockout of the year, bro. And the sad part, I think it was the 6th rounds or the 8th round, he had won every round easy.
They said he won every second of every round too.
Here's the thing about boxing. Here's the thing. You always have to stay on your P's and Q's because any given second, and this guy was a knockout artist he was fighting. This guy had 13 fights, 10 fights with like 10, 11 knockouts. Like, so he could hit, but he just wasn't a great boxer, and dude was whooping his ass, and he hit that dude with a 3-punch combination. And here's the thing that happened. H2O was saying, I'm whooping this guy's ass. So now I'm feeling myself. So he started dropping his hands, trying to weave and bob with his head. Got caught with a right that I think stunned him. Got caught with a right that I think knocked him out. And then the left was just icing on the cake. This guy was laying on the canvas. And I'm going to tell anybody, if you want to know what a real knockout looks like, if you've never seen a real knockout, they're snoring. That guy, you can see where his body was going up and down. He was literally snoring. He was grinding on the damn ground, bro. That's what a knockout is.
Ugly one.
If you ever see somebody in person really get knocked out, you will hear that sound I just said. They are growling, snoring, whatever you want to call it. They're out. They're gone. They're asleep. And literally, they still, at the end of the day, when they got him up, had to walk him back to and he still, you could see he was on shaky legs. Like, bro, he was concussed, major concussed. And, he's young. It was only his 10th, 11th, 12th fight. So maybe he learns from that and comes back. But here's the thing about a brutal knockout, and the thing I said about the Devin Haney thing is you don't know, firstly, mentally where you at, and then physically what it has done to your body. Like it's been guys like Roy Jones. Roy Jones took decent punches until he got knocked out, and it didn't seem like he sneezed on Roy and he starts staggering. I think once that first knockout happens, it's danger from that point on, especially a brutal knockout, especially when you're knocked out on, sleep. A knockdown and take TKO, maybe you come back from that. But a brutal knockout like that, that's why I'm anxious to see what Earl Spence does. He got brutally beat up and then knocked out. He got beat up. So it's hard to say how your body reacts once you have took that kind of punishment and got hit like that. Because let's just face it, the human skull, face, whatever, is not made to be hit on. So no doubt.
He probably still would be, Pop, if they didn't pick him
up and walked him out, Pops. He was that was brutal. That was nasty.
It was ugly.
So Lomachenko pulled out of the tank fight. So we're not getting the Lomachenko fight. Yeah, he kind of came up with this thing of I just want to take off the first of the year. If I'm not motivated and feeling it, then I'm not going to do it. I don't care how much money it is. So he pulled out. So of course the whole big push now is, I don't know if this is true or not, but that's the things I've been watching the boxing forums is they offered Shakur $6 million and he denied it. He said, no, I ain't taking $6 million. Was
that what Lomachenko was supposed to get?
I'm not sure what Lomachenko was supposed to get. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what I heard.
If you're giving them, I feel like if they want to make something happen with Shakur, they're gonna have to try and probably sweeten the pot a little bit.
Yeah, you have to overpay.
Well, here's the thing with the PBC that they do a lot, and that's different from other organizations. Because this is what happened to Earl. I think Earl and T Bud guarantee was $2 million, like something. But in the end, they both made $25-30 million because the pay-per-view sale. So PBC doesn't offer big upfront money. They generally, now, like I said, their Tank signed a 5-fight, 6-fight, $235 million deal. So I guess and Carnelo signed a 3-fight, $30 million deal or something like that. So I guess they break that down and that's what your money is. But generally, especially if you're not signed with them, they kind of want to give you your a low, and I say low, $2 million to us ain't low, but $2 to $5 million low, and say, okay, you say you who you are, and you get points on the back end, meaning pay-per-view sales, I guess maybe how the house sells. So Bud and them end up making, matter of fact, that was the big thing with Earl Spence and his trainer, what's the damn guy's name? Earl paid him $250,000, which was 10% of 2.5. So, but dude came back and said, no, you made $25 million. Earl said, no, I paid you the guaranteed money. So matter of fact, Earl gave him $300,000, like a $50,000 bonus. So he tried to sue Earl for the pay-per-view money. And I think in the contract, it was no, you get 10% of the guaranteed money, So that's where that came into play. Derek James, that's where that came into play at. So Bud is the GOAT. I agree with you. They talking like he fights next weekend. They talking like moving up to 154, and this guy only has like 12 fights, but I think he has 10, 11 knockouts. And man, looking at the pictures of him and watching some of his sparring and stuff, he's a big dude, man. He is big. So, we'll see how that goes. They're kind of talking, Bud is upset alert. Bud better watch out. But at the end of the day, for the people who's been on here with me and watched our show, until somebody does it and beats Tank or Bud, them over everybody. So that's my thing on that. That undercard is great on that Bud fight for next week for anybody that want to know. Pitbull Cruz is on it. This kid named David Morrell is on it, who they're saying Benavidez is running from. Of course, the main event is Bud and the Russian guy, Islam, so whatever. Yeah. But now that Andy Ruiz is fighting Big Baby Miller. Yeah, so I take it that was some New York Yankees stuff.
He stands for
Sorry.
But yeah, man. Clarissa Shields is fighting. Is it maybe this weekend? She has a fight. She has a fight coming up. So Clarissa Shields is fighting for her third undisputed. So I think she's done one undisputed in 2 weight classes. So she jumped up 2 more weight classes to get another undisputed. So she's trying. I mean, one thing about, she's trying to make sure with this GWOAT thing she calls herself, she has the stats to back it up. She's fighting at home in Detroit, so we'll see how it sells.
That was the one thing I was going to say about like what she's doing is the bad thing is there's not much competition for her that has any real name.
Especially at her weight class.
Yeah, exactly. Because
there's more names where the chick, what's the chick we was just talking about? I got her damn name already. What was her name?
Serrano,
Amanda Serrano. There's more names, Katie Taylor, and a guy. I watched the show the other day, and a guy was calling out names. He was like, "There's just more competition in that weight class, and names to where the wins she has looks better than the wins Clarissa has." And like I said, 51 fights, 15 years of fighting with 31 knockouts. And let's just face it, you can say how technical is somebody all you want. People want to see knockouts. That's what sells tickets. That's what put asses in the seat, is you finishing the show. And that's why Tank right now is the best-selling ticket going. Might not be your favorite fighter, but he's the best thing going. So yeah, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it. But yeah, like I said, we do have Bud August the 3rd. I want to say Carissa's this weekend. I want to say we do got a big MMA coming up. Is it this weekend? With Leon Edwards and Bilal.
This weekend, I know it's coming up. I
know Patty the Baddie or Baddie the Patty, whether he's on that fight card. They got a decent fight card, so it is a pay-per-view. It's not a fight night. So generally, the pay-per-views are pretty. They always throw some decent names.
Shit, that fight night card was good too. I watched the fight night and then I watched that Jake Paul card, because basically when it finished, it went right into that fight with that H2O kid. So it was like perfect timing. MMA finished, boom. I was like,
he's this weekend.
That is this weekend.
This weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the pay-per-view for MMA is when this weekend also? I think that's this weekend also.
That's this weekend.
So it is some, you're into boxing, female boxing, whatever. Clarissa Shields, the GWOAT, as she calls herself. And if you're into MMA, we have a good pay-per-view this weekend.
Yeah, so, Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad. Curtis Blades versus Tom Aspinall, which is kind of crazy, right? Because actually I was just watching my brother's my homeboy, my people's his podcast earlier this morning. He had Sean Merriman on. Check out MMA Weekly on YouTube. But he was talking about how that Tom Aspinall is the interim champ, and he's actually defending the interim championship, which is a first because normally they end up fighting the champ.
Exactly. Froze on us. All right, you back, brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just realized. But yeah, so that's pretty damn cool. And then Bobby King Green is fighting against
Bobby King, that's right. So it's a good card. Good card. Yeah. But yeah, that's it for Kenny's Corner. And if any questions come up, of course, I'll be happy to ask them. Don't forget, Doug Coltrane is fighting BKFC August the 16th, he said, right? Was it 16th?
16th or the 17th.
We got
Whatever that Saturday is around there, I think
17th,
Doug Cole, so we're gonna shout him out all the way up to his fight. So big ups to him, and that's it for Kenny's Corner. Thank y'all very much, and let's roll on, guys.
All right. Team WNBA defeats Team USA 117 to 109 on Saturday. And Team WNBA's, I ain't even gonna try to pronounce that name.
It's easy.
Go ahead.
Arike. Right?
Talking about the chick that won the
Wallet, yeah. It's
yeah. She used to be on ESPN quite a bit, doing some commentary and stuff about basketball.
No, that's homegirl. That's
a different one.
Yeah, this one, Arike is on Dallas.
Okay. I thought that name. I thought I used to see that name.
I forgot her name.
It's got to be close to that name.
It's close. They're both.
Okay.
They're all, yeah. And anyway, so what do you call it? This chick, and all her 34 points came in the second half. She was like, "I'm done with this. I'm done with these chicks." Let me tell you something. Between her and Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, yo.
I mean, how has that Arike chick been in the WNBA for?
I want to say this is her 4th season.
Okay.
Yo,
and then the 2 rookies.
And she knew. They said that. So they've been, they did FIBA championships 2 years ago. So she said they weren't kind of looking at her for this year's USA basketball back then. So she's like, I don't even want to deal with it. If you ain't trying to look at me, then I'm taking my name out the running. So she kind of had like a gripe.
Yeah, I'm here to show y'all ass.
And she showed them all right. And then Caitlin Clark and Andrew Rich.
Caitlin Clark said, "Yeah, I'm gonna show your ass for giving us the snub. We're gonna show you too.
We're gonna show you." But one thing, and I know this ain't gonna happen. This is a pipe dream, but this was next to the MLB All-Star game. This was the best All-Star game I've ever seen. It was like a playoff game.
Oh,
like
so they were actually playing,
right? Because
that's what's up.
Mainly, Arike had something to prove. So he said, "You know what? I'm gonna show y'all what y'all missed out on." And then, Caitlin Clark and Angel was like, "Yo, we just good, and we're gonna show y'all what the deal is." There was a couple of transitions where Kelsey Plum was like on Caitlin Clark's ass, like Gary Payton. And I'm like, yo, these chicks, and she was like, nah, I'm about to, and she was like dishing shit like crazy.
Now, you can see in college that she's a beast, like a six. Yeah, she's a beast. And on top of the scoring, she's gonna be, her and Angel Reese both are just for years to come, barring any kind of major injuries, they're going to be monsters, man.
Yeah, they was like, nah, nope.
Angel Reese has just got that Dennis Rodman thing. Like, I just keep moving. I get rebounds.
Yep.
Exactly. I get rebounds.
Yep. That was really good. I'm like glad I watched it. It was just really, really good. And then at the end, like Brianna Stewart was pissed. Like everybody was pissed. Everybody gonna say basketball was like, yo, these chicks, what the fuck are we doing?
I was seeing Cheryl Miller talk today, and she was like, yeah, they called me up 2 weeks ago, and I did this for free, and whatever. And I don't know if Cheryl said it, but how YouTube does. I seen the thing flash across, and I didn't watch it. Cheryl Miller says whatever that lady is not a good coach. So shit. So I don't know. I'm sure it didn't come out of her mouth like that. Maybe she broke down some things that people said. Oh, we see what Cheryl's seeing that she didn't see.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, it happens.
Them girls.
Then, Team USA defeated Germany.
39 to 40-year-old LBJ. That guy.
Let me tell you something.
Listen, man. Listen. He's the GOAT, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. This is the women's. This is the women's.
Oh, okay. My bad. Oh, that's the women's today. Okay.
That's the ticker.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't watched none of the women's.
There you go.
That guy right there, that LBJ guy. Listen, when you total up everything he's done,
preach to your neighbor.
Everything he's done and how he's done it, and the GOAT conversation should be not best scorer, not. We definitely know it ain't championships, because if it was championships, it would be Bill Russell or Robert Horry would have an argument.
Robert Horry, right.
So when you look at the overall embodiment, and then here's the thing that is never going to happen again: the longevity of being, okay, he's not the best, top 5 to top 10 player in the league. There's nothing compared to that, brother, man.
Nothing.
There's nothing compared to nothing.
Hey,
now you can have your Michael Jordan this and don't get it twisted. I grew up in the Michael Jordan age, but what this guy is doing at his age, man, still today, if nothing else, the longevity of being on top that long, that's GOAT status, man. Call it what you want to call it.
How is
what the freak you want to call it? Yeah. There is nobody can say they ever played at this level, that's long, and that height, and I don't know if we'll ever see it again. I don't know if we'll ever see that again.
I don't think so. It's insane, dude.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's 39 years old, right? Like you said, top 5 in the league. And he is so, I won't say so responsible, but for this game on Saturday, responsible for the game-winning shot, layup.
Yeah.
How is a 39-year-old?
And even the Germany game, he had to
Germany game,
put it on his back and say, "Okay, they close. Let me, as he does.
Yep.
Let me get it on my back, on my shoulders, and let me roll with it." He's a monster.
I got 2 things. So one,
go ahead, brother.
You may think I'm wrong or whatever, but I think the fact that he's leading the team and has to carry the team shows how softer today's players are as compared to back then. Like if I'm Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, any of them, I'm like, yo, I'm taking over. I'm doing this, right? But you got LeBron doing that, right?
I think his mental is so strong. Yes, his mental aspect of everything he's been through, whether you deemed it good or bad, what he had to go to has made him so mentally strong that it's not hard for him to say, "I'm built for this shit."
Yeah. But
I put it on my shoulder.
Other dudes should be doing that. And here's my other one. I'm calling this right now. I'm the first July 23rd, 2024, Megstradamus. I'm predicting this right now. Start your videotapes. LeBron James will retire from the NBA before 2028, and he will be, aside from Magic Johnson, the first NBA player to retire and be invited to the Olympic team. He will play in the 2028 Olympics as a retired NBA player. Mark my words.
Okay.
Mark my words.
Okay.
Mark my words.
He's a monster, Chung. I mean, I know you don't give a damn about him. He's a monster.
Listen, I'm not hating. I
said I know you don't like him.
It ain't that I don't like him. I just don't think he is the GOAT. So we'll continue on.
Yeah, we will.
I will stick with my, Jordan's the GOAT, and
like I said, if nothing else,
and I will always still, and I have no problem saying number 2, your boy.
Like I said,
1B
else,
you know what I mean? 1B, your boy.
His biggest argument is the longevity that he is playing with the best players in the world at 39 years old and still a top 5 basketball player in the league. If nothing else, that argument is one of the best arguments. You can argue everything else about him and Michael Jordan. Championships, scoring, what is the one they used to hold on him on all the time? Clutch. You can argue all those points and have an argument on each side. He's not clutch, but he has the most game-winning shots. You can argue all of them points, but what you cannot argue is the longevity that this guy has
of being
for the years he's been in the league. There's not even, you can't even bring that argument up. That's one argument that can't even happen. You can't even say it. Nobody has never done what he's done. We're witnessing history. Nobody has never in the 100 and whatever the league been, nobody has never done it for this long like LeBron James has.
This is insane.
Yes, it's crazy.
It's just crazy.
But yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Like the only person that's relatively close would be Brady. That's it. Because this dude is carrying this Olympic team.
Yeah.
And it's a shame. If I was any of them dudes, I'd be embarrassed.
Hell, I forgot Jason Tatum was even on the damn team.
Yeah. And this dude, like, the playoffs showed that, the Celtics may be his team, but Jaylen Brown is the alpha on that team. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about that. There just isn't.
Yeah. They want to make it the Duke guy, but yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. Freaking pops.
Yeah, LeBron. Biden definitely was older. That's why his ass ain't in the race no more.
Pops.
Well, Adrian Beltre, Joe Mauer, Todd Helton,
Tennessee boy, Tennessee Rocky Top boy.
Who? Todd Helton?
Yeah, I think when he got out of the league, he moved back to Tennessee. I think when he got left Colorado, I think he went back to Tennessee. He's a quarterback for Tennessee football.
Yep.
I didn't see that.
I got a helmet signed by Peyton Manning and Todd Helton.
Okay.
Really?
Yep. Got them both myself.
And Jim Leland was inducted as a manager. But do you feel the MLB Hall of Fame is watered down?
Want to correct you for a second. It's not the MLB Hall of Fame.
Well, the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Which is bullshit. If I was a player, I swear, if I was whoever, fucking Aaron Judge, I'm not giving him shit. Not a damn thing. They're gonna pay.
Not doing what?
Oh, you mean
I'm not donating shit to the
home run ball,
yeah,
cleats, whatever.
It's a private business by a family.
Really?
Yes. I don't know why people give them shit. That's a privately owned business. Yes. That's why it's not the MLB Hall of Fame. It's the Baseball Hall of Fame.
So it's two different things.
Like there is no MLB Hall of Fame. It's just the baseball.
Oh, okay.
But like the I don't want to put your last name on blast, but the Johnsons own it. Yeah, I wouldn't give them shit.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I definitely would be like, yo, you want my 61st home run ball?
You can pay for this motherfucker.
If I had to, because a lot of the time motherfuckers buy their shit from the fans. Well, the teams usually buy it from the fans.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting. I
didn't know that. Yeah, the Hall of Fame is bullshit, in my opinion. Like Joe Mauer was good. He was very good. Todd Helton was they were all very good, but they're not Hall of Famers. When you say Adrian Beltre, I don't think Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
When you say Joe Mauer and Todd Helton, I don't think Hall of Famer.
I'd say Beltre more than the other two.
100%. 100%.
I think I wish Joe Mauer didn't. Yeah, obviously it's cool because he played for his hometown team and played his whole career there. You know what I mean? Which I would say would be awesome. But I feel like the same thing with him that I do with Mike Trout. His career is basically was basically wasted in Minnesota. You know what I mean? Like And I feel like Mike Trout's career is going to be. I thought Mike Trout was going to be the next Griffey for us, and the injuries have definitely took that away from us. But I feel like without injuries, imagine if Mike Trout continued the path that he was on before all the injuries started, and he's stuck in with the Angels for the rest of his career. Like, such a waste of talent. You know what I mean? Like a teams that just ain't do nothing for those players. You know what I mean?
They legitimately trying to win, pretty much.
Yeah, listen, the Angels tried. I feel like Minnesota didn't really try though.
Well, yeah, I guess the Angels did.
The Angels tried to add.
They just added the wrong.
They just added the wrong people. Yeah, exactly.
What are y'all doing?
And they overpaid for some people, which is crazy. You know, crazy money for some of these guys.
And it's LA. It's not like people don't want to live in LA. I know the taxes are high, but just overpay for the right person. Like I don't like. Why are you throwing all this money at these? Like so guys who just had good years. Like it's a waste.
Yeah.
For years. I'm like, what are y'all doing? And it just, but the Hall of Fame is just like.
What about Leland?
I mean,
I don't really remember his.
I don't look at him. I mean, he with the Pirates, he never won a World Series with the Pirates. He won with the Marlins. He was a good manager, but I don't think like excellence when I think of Jim Leland. I mean, he was great. He's a great manager. But to me, Hall of Fame is greater than great. It's the greatest of the great, in my opinion.
I hear you.
Like, I just, manager kind of tough, but I don't think Joe Mauer or Todd Helton are Hall of Famers. I just don't.
I agree. I feel like and I feel like the whatever committee that does the guys that missed out previously. I feel like sometimes they just throw some people in too, because I'm like, oh my goodness.
Like, how is he in the Hall of Fame? Yeah. Like at no time, and this is my thing, at no point in time was Adrian Beltre, Joe Mauer, or Todd Helton the best player in Major League Baseball. At no point.
100% agree.
At no point. And that's my barometer.
Yeah, I agree with you. 100%.
No point. Even at that position, there was guys better than them.
Yeah, Todd Helton was definitely a solid, good Major League Baseball player.
And he had the Colorado air.
Altitude, yeah.
I mean, he hit for average. He didn't just but he's average. He hit for decent average. But yeah, I mean, he definitely was not a major league superstar. He was a Colorado superstar, but he definitely wasn't a major league. He was an all-star in a couple of years or so, but he definitely wasn't, like you said, when you thought of game-changing players to add to a team that put you in the World Series. He wasn't that guy.
Right. He just wasn't. But it is what it is.
And the MLB trade deadline is July 30th at 6 p.m. What moves do you anticipate?
Pops is for you, Pops. Yankees are going to get Shohei
I
Ohtani.
think.
They're going to get who?
I think, no, they ain't getting. Otani ain't going nowhere.
How the Yankee fans are. You're going to get Shohei. We're going to get.
With the Yankees, I see them getting some relief pitching.
Yeah, I think they get a reliever.
And I don't even think it's going to be a stud reliever. You know what I mean? I feel like they're just going to get a piece or two. And, I've been hearing all this talk about Jazz Chisholm, which I think he will fuck this team up.
No. You know where Jazz Chisholm is going? To the Pirates.
I hope so.
He's going
Go fuck that team up. I think the Pirates are going down anyway. I think their season's pretty much gonna be.
I got 3 of their starters purposely.
Scanes.
They're starting pitching. Yep.
Scanes is
Jared Jones, and Mitch Keller. They're all good.
They got potential to be good going forward. I think, but I think I don't know, man. I think the Reds are going to make a lot of moves. Well, trade away a lot of people because I don't see the Reds staying in it now that they've been going downhill.
Yeah.
Oakland's going to do what they do and trade away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know who I wouldn't be surprised if they start trading people away also is Seattle.
Yeah.
Just because, bro, this was the season that Seattle could have done some shit, and they just can't hit.
Once they lost out on time, they were like, they can't hit.
They can't hit at all. So I think the Yankees are gonna do some bullshit moves.
You see,
they need a first baseman. I don't think they're gonna.
Well, okay.
Listen, do I enjoy Ben Rice? Yes. Is he the answer for the future? Potentially,
but not this
year. But for this year, too, with our potential only season with Juan Soto, we need to make something happen.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't know, but
I agree with that.
You know, I can say Cashman always does make some crazy move that seems to work out nicely, but I just don't see them doing a big splash in this trade. And I don't see them doing it without getting rid of Dominguez. And I don't want Dominguez can't go anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe I'd be fine with them trading Spencer Jones, which, you know, I believe he's got a lot of potential and a lot of hype, but I just don't see it happening. So you know, you can't bank on these prospects. Can't prospect hug.
You got to make a move.
Can't prospect hug, and we need to do something. So if Spencer Jones can get us the Mason Miller to close out the games, or the you know, I don't know who else would be, you know, but you know, I've seen them talking about Pete Alonso. That dude's washed up. He's done. And he fucked himself with not taking what the Mets were offering 2 years ago. So he's gonna, I think, get hurt in this off season. But I think that's it, guys. Unless there's anything else.
No, I think the Dodgers are gonna get Jack Flaherty.
The who?
The Dodgers are gonna get him.
Yeah, the Dodgers.
And it's crazy how they got to get another starter. Like, didn't you have 18 in spring
and
training?
Not only that, they had 1 million of these starters with injuries that they figured were going to come in the second half.
Right. Yeah, and not happen. Yeah. Yep.
So, but on that note, guys, hopefully the trade deadline is exciting. It is exciting. You know, I feel like sometimes there's some good moves that happen and it does get entertaining.
Yeah.
But
I think the Braves will get either Brandy Rosarena. I think I'll get a Rosarena from the Rays.
You think in this deadline? Yo, you know what? Watching that dude play, I like him.
Because
I like him a lot.
Because Acuna's not going to, I don't think he's not going to be 100% obviously by April. Maybe he'd be 100%, close to 100% by like end of May. And a Rosarena is cheap. He only makes like $8 million a year. And if he plays well, and then Acuna's like doing somersaults in January, right? Then you trade a Rosarena or Kelenic in offseason, or keep all four of them and don't bring back Adam Duvall, because they always bring back Adam Duvall. Yeah,
well, he's just a good.
He's a good fourth outfielder.
And they picked up freaking what's his name, Eddie Rosario again.
Yeah. So now, all right, we'll just trade for a Rosarena and keep him next year, and either you or Kelenic will battle for spring training, will battle for left field, and whoever loses the fourth outfielder.
Yeah,
simple as that.
I like Rosarena. I feel like he's very likable as a player too, and I think he's exciting to watch. So, well, you know, whenever we talk baseball, Kenny starts texting and
yeah, man, you don't know how I do. I let y'all boys have y'all heyday.
But on that note, let's wrap it up before Kenny does fall asleep.
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna fall asleep on you.
Thank you all for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. And we will see you guys next Tuesday for Lowrider, King Mega, and the Bounty Hunter. We will see you next Tuesday. They don't even like it if you